Hey guys, Lucas here from Vintage Surplus, and today we're going to go over this cool combat shirt we just came across. Okay, so what we got here is an inclement weather combat shirt from the Marine Corps. Now, we had to look up the definition of inclement weather, and it means pretty much bad weather or anything that delays a carrier service. So, yeah, bad weather combat shirt. Now, what I would think of it is just on kind of wearing it around a little bit and messing with it, getting everything, our information together. It's kind of like a temperate weather combat shirt. Definitely not for really hot weather, and it's going to be good for like getting into that colder weather. But again, it's a combat shirt, so made worn kit over it. So the body's still fairly thin, and the sleeves are where you make up for that kind of little, really light material that's in a normal combat shirt. So let's go into this and take a look at it. It's the ups and the downs, and then you can get your opinion from there. But starting from the top, you got a quarter zip collar, which is nice. One thing you'll see kind of noticeable is the shoulders are reinforced. This isn't padding, this is just an extra layer material, and it's like a good heavy duty, almost jean-like twill, and that same material extends into the sleeves. So the sleeves are really heavy duty. They're not anything to mess around with. These aren't going to fall apart on you, and you're not going to wear a hole in it easy. And they are a little baggy. You got some room in there if you notice. So a little more bag. Most combat shirts have baggy sleeves, but these are a little baggier than I would consider a normal combat shirt. And it just feels that way, I think, because of the twill, because it kind of feels like you're wearing a jean jacket to an extent. But that's good and bad. Now going from there into the body, it comes down on the shoulders, which is still pretty heavy duty, and you have a four-way stretch material on the body, which is also camo, which is cool. So you got that aspect to it. And the body is four-way stretch. Before I forget going any further, this is part of the frog system. So the entire thing's flame resistant, which is good to go. All right, so the body, good, breathable, four-way stretch, a little heavier duty than your typical shirt material body, so that's nice. Now the sleeves, like I was saying, it's a heavy-duty twill material, a little baggy, not too bad. Each pocket or each shoulder has a pocket that's zippered in your typical Marine Corps IR hook and loop tab feel. So you got that there, and the cuffs come down to an elastic with thumb holes, so if it is getting that colder range where you need that extra sleeve coming over, that's good to go, and it's going to keep them there. So overall, it's, like I said, it's more of a, in my head, a little bit temperate kind of weather combat shirt. Your early spring, early fall kind of range, where your nights are in the high 30s, very low, like low 40s, and your days aren't really getting the mid 70s or so at the most. And there, I think it'd be good wearing that kind of range. We're gonna definitely do some play with it out in the mountains, see what happens there, and kind of get some more feedback about that. But it's a cool combat shirt. Definitely heavy duty, definitely not for wearing like really hot arid climates. I would say that you're gonna overheat in there too. One thing I did find out is when these are brand new, they come with like a Dwr coating, so that's like a durable water resistant coating. And what that's gonna do is make this, a lightly rain resistant. So if it's like a light rain or very short, like heavy showers where you're not really super exposed, it is gonna slick off, which is nice. But Dwr coatings wear off over time, and you have to reapply them. So it's good to know though that this kind of material will take that, so you are able to reapply it and know what's going to take. So before I forget, just want to add into the video that there's a generation 1 and generation 2 of these combat shirts, and there's only one real difference. It's in the shoulders and the elbows. Now on like I think it's probably the first generation ones, not 100% sure. Innocents or match, so who knows. The shoulders and elbows are, on the US Army combat shirts, we have that kind of basketball rubberized dot texture. It's on the shoulders and elbows. So I can see kind of why they did that. If you're definitely in a more wet weather environment, it's gonna help your backpack and kit kind of stick to your kit better, and it's gonna reinforce your elbows a little better when you're getting in the ground. But if you're looking at these, know there's like a first and second generation. And the first generation, as far as we can tell, has that kind of texturized shoulder and elbow. So hey guys, hope you enjoyed this video. This definitely has some up and downs for a combat shirt. Overall, I think it definitely has its place. If it's something you need, make sure you head on to vintagesurplus.com, pick one up. Make sure to check out all the other Marine Corps gear we got, because it's just expanding our collection is. And make sure to sign up for emails while you're over there, and see what our latest and greatest is twice a week. And also leave a comment below if you have experience with this, because I'm having trouble finding people with actual experience with this. So if you got some, let us know below.